Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel again. I hope you're doing well, everybody. Uh, and I got some good updates, some very good updates. Uh, let's start with, well, what do I want to start? Okay, let's start with the easy part. So last video I talked about that, um, we still didn't have the answer about the apartment, if we get it or not. Update. We got the fucking apartment. That's perfect. That means that probably next month, in 1 to 1.5 months, I'm able to move out and finally live alone. Like not alone. It's like I live with two other friends of mine, or like we live together. But I can live alone in the sense of that I don't have to live with my parents, which is good and bad. The good part is, I'm just I'm just not as forced to do things that I don't want to do. Um, the bad part is that the whole, well, getting a system, just trying to live alone or without parents is just a little bit more stressful. But I think I'll get used to it. Yeah, if you make a plan, I think if you make a plan, you get used to it pretty fast. If you don't make a plan, then I think you get overwhelmed, which is not good. But I think I should be fine. Hopefully, maybe. I think so. All right, and the second part is me, her, and a friend of her, or like a girlfriend of her. If that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I hope so. Yeah, we meet up and we go out. It's not a date thing. It's just a going out and do something because it's warm as shit right now. It is incredibly warm. I think it's like 26 degrees, something like that right now. 24, 26 degrees Celsius. It's just why the fuck? Why? Yeah, but that's a good update as well. And another good update. Oh, like not an update. It's just like, the gym is still going great. So basically, yeah. That's not an update. It's just a letting you know fact that the gym is still going well. Later this day, it is Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, Sunday right now. I just had to, what comes first, Saturday or Sunday. Tonight, me and my buddy will go to the gym because tomorrow there's with a day off. It's a holiday day. If that makes sense. I don't know. Basically, we don't have school or uni or anything. So tonight we will meet after his work is done so we can hang out. And then tomorrow at around 3 p.m., I think it was, we will meet up, or me, the girl, and the friend of the girl, which is also kind of my friend. Uh, she's cool as shit. She's really great, incredibly nice. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because this is the first time me and her go out alone. So yeah, it's not gonna be bad, I'm I'm probably just stressing myself too much, which happens a lot, I think, for a lot of people. But in the end, it's not gonna be as bad as you think. It's it's always worse, or like it's always better than you expect it to be, because you always think, there's something gonna go wrong, this, na 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 na. But in the end, it's just once you're in the flow, once you talk a lot, sit down, maybe drink a coffee, whatever. Nothing bad is gonna happen, like unless you really want to fuck up and say stupid shit, then obviously, man. So I'm pretty happy about that is gonna happen tomorrow. I'm also really nervous, but at the same time, I think it's normal to be nervous, so it's nothing too bad. Yeah, gym. Today's leg day again. Because normally, um yeah, because it's Sunday. Normally I should have a rest day, but because I had a really, really, really long uni day on Wednesday, I was there at like 8 a.m. or the first lesson started at 8 a.m. and I was home at like 10 p.m., something like that. I didn't really have any energy or like motivation to go to the gym, especially because I had to wake up at 5 a.m. the next day again. So even if I was motivated, there was just no time to like really train and then drive back and then, you know, eat, sleep enough, wake up early, not be dead the next day. But in the end, if it has to be done, whatever. I'm just happy that I got my whole trainings planned for the week through. I don't do a lot of legs. Like I train legs 2 times a day, but I think like I got a pretty good leg workout plan. So I do Romanian deadlifts, basically. I think that's how they're called, Romanian deadlifts. Then I do calves on the machine. Then I do squats. Yeah, and I always do like 2 sets, 3 sets, 2 sets, 3 sets. So I do 2 sets Romanian, 3 sets calves, 2 sets squats. Then 3 sets for the hamstring, like lying down. It's the only machine we have. And then 2 sets extension. And 3 sets adduction, not abduction, adduction. I probably should start to do abduction as well. Like it's a superset, just adduction, abduction, whatever. Yeah, that's basically my leg training, my leg day. And the only thing I'm changing is one day there's hamstring day, where I start with Romanian deadlifts, because then I have my 3 sets hamstrings, and then I have my kind of extensions day. And then I do squats first, because then I have my 3 sets of extensions and only 2 sets of, hamstring. And then for push-pull, I do the basic things. I do, actually, I kind of change a little bit. I did a lot of bench pressing, like the normal one, because it's cool and whatever. If you have a lot of weight there, for the ego, it's great. It's a nice thing to do. But for me, like in my experience, I didn't really hit the chest too much because I couldn't stretch too much. And now, like back then, I started to do it with free weights, basically. Bench press is also free weights, but you know what I mean with the dumbbell press. That's the name. But then I kind of realized that my upper chest was a little bit smaller than the rest of the chest. So now the only thing I do for chest, and since I do that, my chest is just growing perfectly, in my opinion. It's not insanely big, but it's growing symmetrically, and that's what I want to do. I do 3 sets of flies in the beginning, and then I do 2 sets of dumbbell presses, but for the upper chest, so not flat. So if that's the bench, not flat, like at a 30-degree angle. So I hit the upper chest. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and then I do push. I do triceps and shoulders. Triceps, I do weighted dips. Right now I'm at like 30. I'm at 30 extra kilo. For the dips, I want to maybe do 40 kilograms in the next month. Would be pretty cool. Almost, not almost, over half of my body weight. And then I do push downs, but with one hand, just because I want to keep it symmetrical, and why not? And then for shoulders, I do shoulder press. I do, how do you call them? I do lateral raises. Then I do cable-seated rear delt fly with chest support, which is a pretty crazy name. But basically, you can just imagine. Let me show you a picture. Pretty much this. If you can see it, hopefully. Yeah, I think you can see it. But the thing is, what I'm doing, I'm kind of not stretching too much in the front, so I'm not like moving my scapula. So I don't have too much back in it. I more have like the, rear delt in it. Yeah, and then I do wrist rolls and cable one arm wrist curls just for the, for the arm. That was it. And then for pull, I do pull-ups as warm-up, preacher curls, cable hammer curls. Then for the back, I do straight back seated row, pull down, cable standing lat push down, and shrugs. Yeah. And then I do a little bit of a different training for arms and back and chest. But let's talk about something different. Let's talk about, what should we talk about? Let's talk about gas prices, man. What the fuck? Like, they're going down. Obviously, they're going down a little bit. But what the fuck, man? Incredibly expensive to drive these days. Incredibly expensive. My friend, who drives me a lot as well, because we have the same way, and it's just fun and blah blah blah. He needs to pay so much money for his gas price, or like not for the gas prices, for his gas, because the gas prices are so high, and it's just ridiculous. Wow, you have to pay so much to even only for like half the tank, not even full, just half of it. So much money. It's incredible. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just way too expensive. Hopefully they're going down soon, because otherwise everybody's getting poor. Not good, man. Yeah, what else? Is anything I want to tell you guys? Anything that happened in the last week? Not really. The only thing that really happened is what I told you in the beginning. Yeah, like friendship-wise with this girl, it's going really great. Like, insanely great, really good. She wrote me a few texts, because she works in a bar. I think I said that last time. If not, she works in a bar here. It's like a mini job. Yeah, I'm just chilling there. That's pretty much it, what I'm doing. I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm not drinking too much else sugary things. Yesterday I just drank, I think, 4 glasses of water and 1 Coke Zero. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And didn't even have to pay. She said, like, I forgot to pay because it was pretty late. I was there from like 10 p.m. till almost 4 a.m. So I was pretty tired. So I didn't really think about it, due to give her some money, some tips, or a little bit of a tip. I think that's better English. And then I wrote her on WhatsApp and said, yeah, sorry, by the way, that I forgot to give you a tip. And she said, no worries. She didn't even want me to pay anyways, because we're there so much. But I'm kind of insisting on paying because she still works, it's still work. And then if you work, you have to get paid. That's pretty much how everything works. And yeah, so I told her tomorrow when we meet in the city, I will definitely pay for at least one cafe, or like one coffee, or an ice cream or whatever. Yeah. That's pretty much my update, man. Nothing really happened. I think I'm gonna end the video now. Because otherwise we would just talk about random shit and it would be very boring. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate or like enjoy this whole format. It's pretty easy to record, to cut, to upload. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Maybe someday something's gonna change, but for now I'm gonna keep it like this. Really simple, just basic. And yeah, I'm pretty happy right now with hopefully what's gonna happen with this channel. Yeah, then guys, thank you so much for watching this far. I hope you have a blessed day or night, and especially a blessed next week. And yeah, hopefully I see you next time once again, if I don't forget it. No, but yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope I see you next time, and bye bye.